Oh boy. I think we are live. Maybe sort of vaguely. My screen is black, but that is okay because I actually am on one monitor today. So let me... First of all, we're playing Vintage Story today. I know, crazy. Changing it up like a madman. Let me also just make sure that my microphone is on. It is. Bazinga, welcome Loopy. I actually need to open the chat through my other phone, or I guess through my phone. Because otherwise, there we go. Beautiful. Now I can have my chat. Yes, Bazinga. Exactly. Bazinga is correct. Loopy, have you ever seen this game before? This is what stole Flintcraft away from me. I probably shouldn't say that, but this is a legendary game, and I'm just gonna hop right into it. This was my little test to make sure that I could actually record. I'm also on a brand new computer that is like pretty fantastic. Yo, is that antique information I see before me? Oh yeah. How's the chat? It's a little low right now. Also, for some reason, they're disappearing. But you know, they shouldn't be doing that. Let me check that. The stream is young. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It says hide them. Yes, correct. Okay, I'm gonna copy my little thing. Let me go in here. Properties. Oh, shoot. My screen went black. That's okay, you know. I'm gonna move the chat up to there. And now we should be golden. We'll ping the Discord, by the way. Amazing. Oh, Loopy did. Fantastic. Okay, someone yap. Someone say something. I want to make sure that the chat's showing up at the right spot. No one's saying anything. Yap. Buh. Okay, let's see. Yap. Hopefully it stays. It might disappear in a few seconds. But if it does, I think I just have to put up with that. Thank you, Loopy. It doesn't... Okay, it is going. Dang. Oh, well. It just means people watching back, at least they get, like, brief chats. That's fair. And, you know, we're future-proof. If the stream blows up, then we're future-proof. Alright, what are we calling this? Vintage Tale. No, I'm... I don't know what it's called. Let's just press a random button a few times. Boggy Hermit World. Creepy Cave Valley. Master's Key. I'm just gonna... Dark Cave Story. You know what? Whatever, sure. It's non-important. Cave Story's a good game as well. If people know what that is, I'd be impressed if you did. So, if you don't know what Vintage Story is, it's like imagine Minecraft, but it takes significantly longer to play. I'm gonna make my favorite person. I call him Bluebert, and he is well, they added more of these. What? Cave Story, some kind of Undertale? Yeah, exactly. Determined? He's very sad. I want like a smirk. Oh. Alright. That's good enough. We also get to pick the voice. I need something that's not going to be super annoying. But I feel like... I feel like very low. I feel like this is good. Solid. Alright, my class. Commoner, Hunter. I'm going to give these a brief read through. I already kind of know which one I want to be. But, I mean, this is solid, but range distance, man, I'm weak. Precise. Walk speed. Blackguard. Tailor. Commoner. Yeah, I'm going to do Blackguard. You get more hungry. You're bad with ranged weapons. And... Geez, you get way less loot. But at least I do more damage. And walk faster while wearing armor. And my armor's more durable. And I mine faster. And I don't die. See, I feel like this is just the class. Welcome to Vintage Story, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful game that hopefully runs very well on this computer. With spectacular music. So, I mean, I'm just going to kick off a little bit here and kind of explain as I go. Because this game's kind of brutal. It's, yeah, like I said, it's kind of like Minecraft. But the progression takes significantly longer. But I'm kind of here. Is that clay already? Oh, fantastic. Great. If anyone's seen the mod Terra Firma Craft, it's a lot like that. But much more... And copper? What is this spawn? Man, maybe it's not slower. This is nuts. Okay. I mean, I can't really do much with copper yet. You'll see why. I need cattails, and is that a bear? That's a bear over there. I'm not dealing with that. So, if we want to build a tool, which I'm going to do now, we can place the flint on the ground, and you have to nap the shape of the tool that you want. So in this case, I want a knife, so I'm going to nap a knife. But now I only have a knife blade, which means I need to go get some sticks. Where do I get sticks from, you might ask? Probably trees. Also, food spoils, so me picking it all actually is probably not a good idea. Okay. So we can look at the tree and see, oh, those are pine leaves. Very low chance they give me sticks. Branchy ones, though. Ta-da! Beautiful stick. So now I've got my knife, which can let me gather some beautiful grass. That we can use for all sorts of mundane things. Like a bed of grass. But yeah, I've wanted to stream this for quite some time. It's just my computer has been severely lacking. So, with an RTX 5070, I think I'm more than equipped to be streaming this game. So, there's also whatever this is, little trader maybe. Little guy. Let's see what he has to say. I realize I probably shouldn't be spoiling things before I get to them. Okay, I'll let the wow and whoa come out. Haven't seen you around before. You just wake up? I don't know what you mean. Your kind have been popping up like daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Just looking at my wife, make sure she's not giving me a look. Don't know what you're doing here. None of you seem keen to talk about it. Sorry, it's better left unsaid. Bro, I don't even know what I'd be talking about if I said it was better left unsaid. I'm not entirely sure myself. That's valid. Wish I could be more help to you. Got anything to trade? Oh. What can we sell him? A bunch of goodies. Oh, if I get some feathers, kill some birds, I could make some money. What is he selling? A tin bronze pickaxe. Falx. Black bronze axe. BRB, my local ice cream place is closed, so it's McFlurry o'clock. Understood. That's very valid. My goodness. But yeah, no, this game is beautiful. It's very well put together, well polished, and it's kind of been a sleeping game for a long time. So I think it's been out for like, I don't want to say a number that's wrong, but more than 5 years for sure. I think it's closer to 10. And it's come a very long way. Oh, some cattails. Let's go. So you may notice this is my inventory space right now. It's pretty abysmal. But we can use some cattails and maybe improve that. More berries? Don't mind if I do. And the music's kind of fire. Loopy, how was your day? Good day, bad day? School day? What? Wait, why can't I? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there we go. Perfect game. So polished. Pretty boring. Yeah, you know, I feel that. Actually, like, on my break at work today, I took a nap in my car. And I woke up in, like, a pool of sweat. And I was like, my goodness, this is a bad idea. No school tomorrow, though. What? No school tomorrow? What is tomorrow? You're in the States. You don't have a holiday, do you? Oh, wait, but you're homeschooled. Never mind. I know these things. Okay. On a Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Also, this is something that the game does that Minecraft does not, but having multiple stacks required for a crafting recipe, which is a very bold move, but honestly, it makes scaling so much easier. Kind of wish I could do something similar for Flimcraft, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. I have my ways of doing things. Okay, we've almost acquired enough to have a full inventory's worth of baskets. It's the start of a Jewish holiday, which isn't allowed to. Unassigned day. Alright, that's valid. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That's just beautiful. And then we got some spare. I will not fret over getting a whole bunch of those, and instead we're going to focus on what's important, like getting an axe. And probably a spear would also be wise. And a shovel would be good too, because we have all that clay. Oh, which reminds me, there's a mini map. And what we can do, so this is the trader. The clay was like kind of in here. That's where the copper is. So what I can do is I can mark it and then kind of just like have a rough idea. And it was, I think it was red clay. So we'll give it like a red. Is there a rock? Am I blind? There it is. Rocks, red. That's fine. Yeah, I know. I know, Loopy. It's amazing. It's truly beautiful. Now, I will say, if I'm gonna sit down and play this game through... Oh, beautiful music. It will take a long time. Like, me and World, we had a file going, and we were at, like, 100 hours played. Like, not between the two of us, like, each individually. Oh, look, that vessel. And we were, like, just touching near end game. Oh, my whole screen just went black. Okay, we're back. Good stuff. I've noticed some weird graphical issues with OBS, but yeah, it's okay. I'll put up with it. As long as it doesn't happen when I'm in the middle of a fight with something, I'm foreshadowing. I'll fix it before the next one, and then surely we'll be good. It's also not hardcore, so I don't have to, like, cry myself to sleep if I die. There is a hardcore mode on this that I will be willing to try at some point, but that is quite brutal. Because when you die, you respawn at a random location. What's this? Flax! Flax is beautiful. Now you may be wondering, wait, isn't flax in Flimcraft? And yeah, it is, but I added it before I knew what Vintage Story was, so I shake my finger. There's so much of it. I'll just break it all. Why not? Okay. Let's chop down this tree. Place your bets. How long will it take? Probably an uncomfortable amount of time. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually checking the tree to see if it has any sap. Because if it does, then we want to preserve the tree and keep it around. But it does not, so I'm going to kill it. It's that meme of the baby in the pool holding up Vintage Story. Yeah, really. Craft is the skeleton on the floor. Yeah. You know, I sat down and was doing some music for Flintcraft the other day. I didn't keep any of the songs I made, but there was a thought there to continue. This is a big tree. Huh. I wonder if I could build up here. I'm thinking about it. Treehouse, yay or nay? Actually, wait. You're all gonna say yay, because I know how this works. But I don't think I can do this. Because... Yay, I knew it. I knew it, Loopy. Because I have no way of breaking these without triggering the whole rest of the tree to go down right now. So, that's an L. Okay. How long do these cranberries last? 4 days. 90 days. Amazing. 2 days. Okay, we gotta eat these. Let's go for... I got 9 sticks. That's okay. I'm gonna chop down a few more trees and then head over that clay. Start to get to work. Okay. I need a spear. This game does a very good job of jumping you whenever you don't expect it. So really, I think I'm probably gonna die in that first 10 seconds here. Okay, is this tree good to chop? What I'm seeing, it looks good, so let's do it. You can't give me a fun idea and expect me to be like, nay, no fun is allowed on this channel. Yeah, valid. I knew as soon as I asked, like, anything, it's like, I know it'll be a yes. Should I deconstruct this entire wall and rebuild it 1 foot further north? See, the thing is, if I ever ask a question, it's probably going to be a yes. I'm wondering if there's any times it's been a no, like a resounding no. Oh, it's a raccoon. The baby raccoon. Jeez. See, that's the sap. Now, the downside of me picking the class I picked is there's a chance I don't get it, but I got it. Nice. And we don't want to chop this tree. We actually want to mark it. We can do like a tree in yellow and just say. And that works. Now I'm realizing I do have well over 100 hours in this game, so it's probably going to show. Yeah, I probably have close to like 250 hours. But okay, this is actually kind of a great spawn, like resource-wise. Give me some of these. So I'm going to collect a bunch of these stones right now, just for the luxury of having a nice place to rest my head tonight. Actually been a while since I've sat down and played Vintage. This reminds me of the time my aunt bought me a salt lamp when I was like 4 and I linked it into a little twig shape. Stones don't rot, right? Well, funnily enough, yeah, no, you're correct. They do not. Just food, and then you can actually use the rot for stuff too, which is a part of the game I have not touched. Because again, when you play 2-player, this game's big enough that people start getting like roles. So it's like my brother would just deal with like a lot of the farming and fertilizing of crops. Oh, so that's another thing. This game has crop rotation. So there's nutrients in the soil, which is another thing that I was trying to add in Flintcraft. But alas. Okay. Before I go too far, how many of these do I have? I'll probably get like 2 more. Good enough for me. Okay. Plenty. Okay, there's that trader. Take out the spear. This is a little tree. Surely this will be good. So now Flintcraft should be hashtag, yeah? Okay. I've seen a lot of videos of this game come out recently. Or a fair few of just some people playing through doing 100-day stuff. And I'm like, man, I could do a 100-day over a very long period of time. Or I guess they do it 1 year, because there's seasons in this game. So, preserving your food is crucial for survival. Okay. So, where do I want to build? Normally, I don't build super close to... Well, again, that's a lie, because I've only had really like 2 files. Maybe 3. Flint Raft community will be popping. Got a raft called Sea? Yeah. That's a great great idea, Luffy. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna like do a little... Okay, so there's that there. Is there copper up here? So how ore deposits spawn is they'll have little stones scattered. So like we marked the tin over there. There is a tin deposit underneath that we can get. Now this probably isn't the greatest of ideas. Also, that shadow is just so nice. Saying this isn't the greatest idea because I don't have much inventory space, but at the same time, I don't have much choice. I kind of want to see what we're dealing with and see if we have any peat. Because peat, like in real life, is quite valuable. Cave. Okay. Okay, more reeds over here, which is nice. That piece of driftwood scared me. I thought it was a wolf. Okay, we're gonna grab a little bit more of this. I think we need 24 in total. So we've got 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. And counting has never been more fun. But yeah, is this running smooth for you? Because it's running real smooth for me. Keep armor. Tin is very tasty. Yes, indeed. Actually, I wonder if I have another monitor in my laundry room. Hook up my chat to my Samsung fridge. Seems like a genius idea. I'd say so, yeah. Yeah, I think this computer's gonna do very well with Alpha Minecraft. I also got a sick discount on this because my buddy used to work at the computer company that sold this. So, like, it was like more than $1,000 off. Okay, this is a lot of, at this point we gotta go for 2. Oh, more clay. Now, get into the habit, if you play this, always mark stuff. You don't even need to name it if you just know that this color means, like, that color rock on my map means clay. So, we're gonna do that a lot. Because more info is way better. Okay. Okay, that's good for me. Do a little bit of a loop. More clay there, so we can kind of say that was in here. And it gets really satisfying when you start filling out the map. Because like even right now, see, there's this little trail where we've been. And we kind of keep our eyes out. Look if there's any ore in the mountain. Don't see any. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Kind of loop back to where that clay was. Hey, does anyone... Samsung fridge. Does anyone know what vitamins fish and avocados both have? I feel like it's gonna be a joke. But like omega-3 would be my guess. Forgot what I need more of. Oh yeah, it's probably omega-3. Hey! See, so this is peat. We built the shovel earlier, so we can grab it. The sun is going down. We can check the time. This is overload. Let's go through it. Armor section. Date and time. Your stats. So, nutrition. And then the rest. I don't want to spend too much time there. I need... How many sticks do I have? 21. Okay, so I can do 2 burns. So. And remember, kiddos, always mark your stuff on your map. This is more peat than I'll need, but we'll always have to come get more of it. Nice. And I'm full, so we can actually stack it like this. So now we're not wasting it by having it there. I'm gonna throw the peat down, pick this bush, eat it. Because tonight, we're gonna have some issues with food, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be quite dark. Unless I go bug Trader Joe. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably mark that he was a trader. Does anyone remember what type of trader he was? I don't. How late are you streaming tonight? It really depends. Did I accidentally stay up way too late last night? Absolutely. I might stream until 10. Maybe later, depending on how into this I get, because I'm already feeling like I'm into it. Where is that clay? So we could do a temporary structure where we kind of bore into this, which I think is probably the play. Just go down one more. This way we can kind of just expand freely and also just get a bunch of clay. Although getting a door here is going to be very important. Now, doors are very weird. I can't actually build good ones right now. So I think what I need to do is put some sticks like this, some logs, and then I put an axe above it, and that gives me a crude door. Now, what's crude about it? Well, you'll see. If I open this and close it too many times, or just randomly actually, it'll just shatter. And then I'll have to place it again, which is just miserable. So we can put a little crate here. I'm going to put my food and logs into it. And stones, why not? Seems like a good use of my inventory space. My screen went black. Lovely, fantastic. I really don't know why that's happening. Maybe it's because my OBS isn't minimized. Let me try that. You never know. Still streaming? Is it still live? Hopefully. The thing I'm very invested in is getting an announcement at 2 a.m. and part of me really wants to stay up for it. What announcement? Oh, did you cover how storage helps with food spoilage? I did not. So look, in here, it's 1 year now, but out here, it's 90 days. Now, don't be fooled. A year in this is not 365 days. It's a lot less. Yeah, see, this only boosts it by 20%. So, but yeah, something to bear in mind. It is better to store stuff in things. Okay, we're going to clear like one more, maybe two more. This game's so peaceful, man. Until it's not. What? Poseidon? What is Poseidon doing? What are you talking about? I think World's staying up for an anime announcement. Would be my guess. I don't know if I need to place the second crate yet. I'll just place it here though, because my inventory is getting full. You also probably can't see anything anymore, which means I'm gonna craft a fire starter. Like, what? More sticks? More grass? Well, let's get a torch. Why can't I get a fire starter? So, good news. You can press H, and it will tell you what you can make with a stick. And I will go through here until I see... Ah, fire starter. What a fool I was. I just misplaced the sticks. I was right, but I was wrong at the same time. Like the old flint and steel. Now, making a campfire. You take your dry grass. You can see you hold shift and right click. And then what I can do is take my axe, some logs, like so, split them, and I have to place them on the campfire. And then take my fire starter and light it up. And then eventually, poof, you'll be able to see things once again. Hopefully, maybe. Jeez. There we go. We also built a torch, so I can light this. And I can carry it around with me, and it's... See what I mean with that door? And it glows, so we can go adventure. I can also put it in my offhand, full moon, and run around with it and keep, like, hold my spear in the other one, so, like, we can go do stuff. But it does drain my hunger even more when I do that. So it's good to only do that when I absolutely need to. Now for the most fun part. Place this torch here. Spend my axe on this. Okay. So now I got all this firewood, which is nice. Let's stack it here. Like so. And now we can do some clay working. So because we got lucky with our spawn and we had clay, we can start working it. Hey, it's all red now. This is a newer update. They made it. So before, all the clay, no matter what type you used, it was all the same color. But now it has color, which is beautiful. I'm going to build... Now there's definitely a good, like, easy way to do this and a hard way. Yeah, I'll do 4 of these. I'm not gonna cook all of them at once. You'll see. So now I can click, and I have to get rid of the ones that are outlined in yellow or orange or whatever it shows up on your monitor, and then fill in the green ones, like so. And this gets very tedious, you might be thinking. And yeah, you know, you kind of get used to it, but and you press F to change your the way you put down the clay. You can hold right click too, and it's quite majestic. Now I will say I'll try and keep spoilers for this game to like the most minimum I can possibly keep it, because I went into this game blind and it was probably the best experience I've had a game in a very long time. There's a lot to learn, but also just a very engaging progression as well. Now I can do duplicate layer, and it will duplicate the one I just did. So I can hold that down, and it will just form it. And then look at that, it's another one of the same. Nice, nice. And look at another one. Man. Easy peasy. I think this is the last one, and it'll be different. And look at me. And I'm thinking I might explore the idea of some different games, kind of spread around the streaming to be just like a, you know, sticking to one game will make a better niche, but spreading out will also be good because we can attract different audiences and then level up our update unlocked file eventually once the time comes. Okay, so now I'm making bowls because I need to be able to eat the food that I make in my cooking pots, which were the other things I just made. And again, very tedious, but there's something about it that makes the game much more rewarding. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take this, slap it in here, like, oops, like so. And like in real life, you need to cook clay in order for it to become solid. So we throw in the grass. And so the reason we're doing it like this and not just throwing it on a campfire is because you need to cook it evenly. I actually went camping one time and tried to do this. Not with the pit kiln, but... Oh, actually, wait, can I... Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. So you can put logs on top like I did, or you can put heat on and it'll cook faster. Flintage Story? Yes, absolutely. It's Flintage Story. How did you know? It's just a little game I've been working on. No, I'm kidding. I could never. Okay. So we can fire these up. We don't really need to right now. I'm going to make... Crocs would be good, but... I'm going to do a vessel. So this is a very tedious one to make, but... Alas, it's okay. I should be reading the chat. Yeah, I have the chat on my phone right now, so it's kind of hard. Yes, just a commenter. I've seen that you have arrived. Here, let me finish this, and then I'll get one that we can just copy for a while. And then I can engage with the beautiful chat. Do I have enough grass? I don't. I have to go outside to make a bed. Okay, what do we got? Hello, new viewer. Yeah, Minecraft Flintcraft Vintage, the game where you can craft with flint. Absolutely. Be sure to join the Discord if you want. Flintage Story, yes, definitely new viewer. You've been gone so long, you might as well be LOL. Wow, Loopy throwing shade. Flint doesn't acknowledge new viewers. Commenter, you have to super chat him at least $20 before he mention you by name. Well, yes, that's fair. Yeah. You guys. I realize the chat also covers the mini-map. Should I move chat bottom left? Probably. I don't want to move it around too much, but... Top right, I feel like, is the place. If I ever get a webcam, I feel like I'm bottom left. Bottom corner, either should be fine, I think. Okay, let me put it bottom right. For now, because I feel like we gotta... I am the advertisement. Funnily enough, I was going to super chat in the past for $5. You were? But I bought Wendy's, so I couldn't. That is valid. Also, was that chat cut off in the... Okay, oh well. We'll fix it, Because, yeah, new computer, new problems, but also way better at performance. Like, this is so buttery smooth. I'm gonna run out of clay. Oh, okay. Grab that, throw it in. Oh, I'm short on sticks too. Okay, so now things get a little spooky. Head outside. So we need grass. At least 24 more. I'm gonna be very quiet because there's creatures out here. I know what would suck. What would suck? Don't you dare. No, no, no. Don't say that. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I don't accept it. You don't even have to say anymore. A bear? Yeah, uh-huh. I know. I know a bear would suck. That'd probably be like the worst thing. There's nothing worse than a bear in this game. There was a bear over there. Wait. It's okay. Surely the bear will leave me alone. Okay, that's enough grass. Now I need some bushes. Which is in the woods with the bear. Oh, goody. Are you blackcurrant? Okay. Feeling a song will play. Okay, branch. Okay, one more. But, you know, we're greedy. So we get a couple more. Fantastic. Now we run away. Oh, I'm starving. Yeah, that's what I get for picking the hungry boy. I punch really, really hard, so it balances out, but... Hey, yo, 6 people? That's pretty sick. That's pretty fantastic. Welcome to I Play Vintage Story, and try not to get jump scared by bears. You know, I played this game for a bit last year, and got super into it. I actually started going out in the woods and hanging out. Was probably not the wisest thing in the world. What's that noise? What's that noise? I swear I heard something moving around. Bump and stream achieved. As soon as I said there were 6 people, everyone left. Okay, it's the price to pay. They're the lurkers. They just sit there. Menacingly. That's burning. Great. So now we can build a bed. A bad bed. So beds work differently in this, and it's beautiful. I can only sleep for 7 hours a day. I swear that's better than it used to be, too. So I'm gonna dig like this. I dig one more as well. Now this is just to be safe with this fire, because I don't want to get like lit up in the night. Because that can happen and I will die. We're gonna put a little... I can't place it here because I'm in the way. What if I like... There we go. Beautiful. Good night. Good night, everybody. How have you ever been to a forest? What? You've never been to a forest? Bed rotting is a special class, I guess. Yeah, jeez. Oi! I knew it. I knew it. I'm burning. I'm burning. Get me out of here. Ah. And my screen went black again. It's okay. Maybe it's a faulty HDMI connect. But I feel like playing with that now is just gonna be bad. Okay. What's that? There's a little blob up there. That's kind of weird. So while those are cooking, I need to get food ASAP. There was some cranberries over here I didn't pick. So there's also cooking pots in this game. And they let us mix some goodies. So I don't really want to eat this grain either, because it'll last so long. We can keep it for the winter. Should also probably get on farming soon. There's berries. Next to a spooky thing. I'm too sleep deprived. I just try to skip like a normal vid. I do that all the time in a stream. Just a commenter. I know. Talk to me. I'll keep you entertained. Speak to me. I don't want to lose you. What the heck? Bamboo! What can I use it for? Bamboo raft? Bamboo roof? Stacked bamboo. Bamboo gate? Bamboo fence? Recurve bow. Oh, and it's dryable. Okay, so it's stinky. Crude shield. Yeah? Am I crazy? Why not make a shield? That seems really good. Did I just... Okay. Yeah! Now we get more hungry when we run around. So maybe I... Ooh, bear, though. Do I fight the bear and die? Do I? Tin Ward! The redwoods are pretty cool as long as the road isn't blocked by another boulder. What are we talking about? Also, welcome. You're a new one. That's amazing. I love it. Are you a fan of Vintage Story? Or are you just hopping by? My goodness, I look over there. Holy moly. Last 2 times I went down to the redwood. Oh, y'all are yapping. Also, I need to pay attention because there's a bear that's about to jump me. And by jump me, I mean I'm gonna jump the bear. Wait, why am I hurt? Oh, because I was on fire. Okay, I lost track of the bear, and sprinting in different directions is not a good idea. And my screen went black. My goodness. Maybe it's a power draw thing. Are both of these plugged into the same? Oh, they are. Weird. Okay. I don't want bear shenanigans to be happening with my screen going dark. I am a Vintage Story enjoyer. Listening to this before I hop back on my world. Ayo. Fantastic. No, Vintage Story is great. How long have you been playing for? I realize I'm running right into this bear. Kind of on purpose. But I really shouldn't be. But yeah, how long you been playing? Clint talks to the new viewers like they're woodland creatures he found while living in a cabin in the woods. Yeah! Man, I mean, like, I love everybody who watches my streams, but, like, we've had a consistent bunch. Having somebody new is crazy. It's nuts. I can grab more of these. I need meat, though. I need meat. Okay. This is a neat place. Oh, there we go. Some berries. Now, is there anything I can use this for with one? Oh, I can. I can make a hat. Beauty. Amazing. Give me this. Oh, I look surprisingly fashionable. At least a year, I think. The biggest hurdle is keeping other people interested to play on a server. Man, you're speaking my language right now. I open a server. Everyone's like, yeah. Let's play Vintage Story. Let's do that. We play some Vintage Story. I'm there grinding away. Grinding away. Trying to be like, man, I gotta get to the Iron Age so I can, like, sell stuff with the traders. And my brother's playing. He's grinding away. Oh, my game froze. Okay, we're good. And we're going. And, like, some people hop on, and then they, like, never hang out for super long. And I'm like, man, I just put, like, 60 hours into this thing. Oh, hello. I don't want to go see Dave. Actually, yeah, I gotta ask you that, too. Do you call him Dave? Do you know who Dave is? Tin Ward? If you do, then you're a real one. I set up a server hosted on my own hardware, and it's just me. Yeah, that's what I did. Man, you're just like saying exactly what happened to me. Funny lad. Okay, low fertility. I'm also gonna keep my eyes out for better soil. So we want to be able to plant stuff, and nutrients are very important. Flower in 8 days. We can move these. So you can see how long it will take for them to start producing. I don't know, Dave. By any other name? Hey! Here we go. Tinward may know Dave, however, if he doesn't know Jank, I don't know. Even Jank knows Dave. Tinward's a G. Glad you could stop by. If you have to run, I understand, but to go play on your Vintage Story world. Wait, this is so close to my house. I shouldn't be raking this. Oh, give me that. Oh, without dropping any names, Tin, because I wouldn't want to spoil stuff for people. Have you reached the end of chapter 2? If so, how did you feel about that on a scale of 1 to 10? Where's my house? What the? Oh, over here. Okay. This will be the food one now. Oh my goodness, so many seeds. Okay. We have to go run and grab some soil. And we can farm right here. This is beautiful. Fantastic. I could do this in rows. BRB? Flint, you should play on that world with him? I should. I should, actually. Just go for it. As well. I have not even finished chapter 1, actually, despite getting steel. Yeah. Going in a couple worlds. It's on the to-do list eventually. I mean, okay, I'll be honest. If you're steel, you should be fine. I don't want to spoil too much, even for you, because I value not knowing in this game a lot. But I'll say, if you're at steel, you should be good. My is regarding the end of chapter 2. Yeah, they fixed it up apparently. They changed it up a lot, so hopefully it's a lot better now. I will say, I did do it deathless, which was great. Never been more happy in my life. It's a lie. I'm a married man. I can't say that. I have to look over my shoulder to make sure my wife's not giving me the glare. Otherwise, these stream ends early. Okay. Hey guys, it's a monster. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, I like the new HP stuff too. Deathless. Yeah, you fell off that tower more than enough times to cover me. Sorry. I spoiled something, but don't worry about it. I should have just said you died enough times. My bad. I gotta be careful. Okay. Okay, we're gonna look for medium fertility soil, bring it back, and then start farming on that because we have so many seeds. Is this flint? Oh, I've got peat on me. Wild. Oh, wait, is that saltpeter down there? I think it is. I think that's... It's hard to tell. I think it is on the side of that. So there's that grass block right there. And if you look at the side of it, it's white. So I'm going to mark this as saltpeter. Peter works for me. What's in here? A whole lot of nothing. What's up, world? Deathless. Couldn't be me. Minding my own business. Early farm. Good. Yeah. Bear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the bear? I doubt it. No bear. You're just trying to freak me out. I've got like some sixth sense in this game. Whenever I play with my brother, I'm like, man, I kind of feel like there's gonna be a bear over here. Like, honestly, 9 out of the 10 times I've ever said that, it's happened. Which makes me worried because I just kind of said it, but... Some animals up there. Okay. Grab half a stack of this. Have bear alarm pre-typed. Oh, yeah? Genuinely, it was there over the hill? Like this hill? This hill. Better not be crying bear, boy. I'm like, my eyes are peeled. I see not. I'm assuming you're gonna mean over that way. Well, I hope you're meaning over that way. So there's nothing I can do about a bear right now, except for run away. And I think they made them faster in water, so you can't, like, outswim a bear. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I've just noticed they've gotten faster over the years. Over the year that I've played this game. Although that might have been because I was in wilderness mode. Okay. Shovel acquired, but no sticks. In that cave? A bear in the cave there? Where? What are you... What? What are you guys... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. Shovel acquired. Let's get this done. Beware of the cave bear? Yeah, okay. I'll believe you when I see it. 40 should be fine. It's probably more than enough. Although, I gotta think where I want to be long term. This body of water is a lot nicer. Actually, how far away is that? That's far enough that this isn't awkward to do a farm here. There's a lot of clay here. There's peat here. Let's check this out. And see. Hey, that's a bowtorn. No thanks. Cave bear? No. Okay. Go around this corner. Is that high fertility soil? If it is, this game's cursed. What is this? 10 people watching now? Yeah, I know. And I'm getting crazy luck. Copper on my spawn. Clay right away. High fertility soil this early in the game is insane. Starter farm high fertility? Hello? What is this? It's all the people watching. They're like giving me the good vibes. Also, welcome to the stream, everybody, apparently. All 10 of yous. It's because I got a new computer. People are like, man, look at these frames. So beautiful. Well, thanks for joining. Okay. So much of this, too. Like, what? I could save this and effort. Yeah. Hyfert praise. I know. There's so much. What is this? So we could save this and double it for Terra Preta, but it's so early game that I think it's just worth using this the way it is. Like, it just keeps going. I'm glad that tree doesn't fall. Yo, world, what am I experiencing right now? Is that a whole stack? 57. There's probably more still. Where does it go? That was a crazy patch. Wild. The bear was invisible. Thank goodness it was a snake. Metal Gears. What are you talking about? I mean, I get the reference, but jeez. They're sporadic. Okay. Yeah, now I really gotta know where I'm building, because like down here's nice, but I'm not seeing much in the way of natural resources. Let's loop that and come back. Inventory is a bit tight, but it's okay. We'll make it work. You probably get more high fruit toil by the time you're ready to craft Terra. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, oh, it's 65%? I thought it was better. Is Terra Preta here? 80. Oh, it's a 15% increase for Terra. Maybe it is. I mean, it's definitely worth upgrading, but it's not worth waiting to upgrade. What is this? Little ruin? Is there a pot here? What about over here? That's another thing this game does really well, is the structures are just on point. Okay. Around the mountain we go. More ruins. Is that a fruit tree? It is a fruit tree. Pear tree. Mark that up. Fruit tree. Pear. Pears are like that color. That blends in. No, it doesn't. Okay. Is it already getting dark? Okay. Man, time flies when you're having fun. That's a boar, not a... Come here. Come here, pigs. I'm hungry. Oh, I should have jumped after him. What a fool am I. Is he chasing me? Or is he running? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting attacked. That's fine. Okay, let's go for the kill. And turn around and fight this guy. Is he coming after me? He is not. Commenter was caught doing a bit, yeah? Okay, we ditched the shovel. I'm gonna go for the other one. So I think I hit him once. Oh, there he is. Come here, boy. Ah! Can't win them all. But I can snipe that for sure. Oh! At least I'm able to catch up with this guy pretty easy. There we go. Maybe a little slow, but at least you mean well, yeah? Glad you're not talking to me. Also, there are tons of people coming into this stream, man. I'm very happy about it. Okay. This is a nice... We could probably refortify this, to be honest. But what's around here? Small body of water. Not a whole lot. I mean, we don't really know heat-wise if there's... Is that a bear? Is that a bear right there? That is 100% a bear. Can I throw a rock at him? Gotta throw a rock at him and then run away. I don't need low fertility. If he stands up, I'm not gonna... Hey, he's gone! Okay, there he is. Okay. And away we go. I don't think I can go around the mountain. Actually, you know what? It's probably more entertaining if I go around the mountain. So let's go around the mountain. At night. What is that? Okay, now we're in dangerous land because I have to do a little dual wield action. Actually, this is smarter because then if I get into a fight, I can place the torch while still having my shield. Big brain. Oh, Pete here. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, I had a wilderness survival world, and you're not allowed to have a mini map in that. So I had a Google Paint document, or not Google Paint, Windows Paint open, and it was like, it was horrendous, but it got the job done. So I had to like kind of estimate how big each biome was, and that was just not it. Okay, let's go around. See, the other downside with doing this is at night, I'm not going to be able to see as much of like lootable things. This is neat. Very flat here. Little farm. Some flax. Do I have flax on me? I don't, but I have flax seeds. I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I guess I could just eat this. Nice. Hey, mushrooms. Wine caps? We like wine caps, right? Yeah, we do. Shouldn't have eaten that, but it's all okay. Ore vessel. Lead ingots. Or lead nuggets? Yeah. Just stack those up. Hold the torch for YouTube. Okay. Around we go in the midst of night. Hopefully I don't perish. Who here's beaten what? Silk Song. And I haven't even played Hollow Knight. I hear that's a really good game, and that I need to play it. But there are a lot of games people are like, you need to play this. For example, Deltarune. People are like, how have you not played this yet? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll play it. And they're like, you have to. And it's true. I probably should play Deltarune. Not gonna lie. It's very good from what I hear. Oh, my screen went black again. My goodness, that's gonna get me killed. Maybe it's a monitor issue. If I heat up my monitor a little bit. Only happened with OBS open, so it's okay. You gotta make a list, spin a wheel or something, LOL. Yeah, I was gonna do random Mondays, but seeing as how many people are here for Vintage Story, maybe I should just be doing this. And I'm here for it. I'll be a Vintage Story guy. I love this game. It's a masterpiece. Okay, trader. Are you a clothing trader? Because if you are, I'm gonna be upset. Furniture trader. Oh, whoa. So much more useful. I can buy a door. A real door from this man. What can I sell? Chest. Linen. He's buying 2 linen cloth for 1 year? That is a scam and a half. What's his name? What's whose name? My name? Oh no, the viewers, they're leaving? No, they're not. They're all still here. It's okay. They're here in my heart. See, the fact is, they clicked on it, which means if they're leaving, it's a me issue, not a thumbnail issue, which is a good place to be. The trader's name? Oh. Good question. You're asking all the right stuff. I also didn't mark it. I'm zoning out, and I gotta pay attention. Maybe I should burn down his shed. Lynn. Wait, you gonna try and find me on the map by finding another trader named Lynn? I'm gonna put Burr, because he's a furniture trader, and he's bad. We can go... Is this the way we need to go? Yeah. That's the mountain there. Okay. They're not take a ton of fall damage. I'm gonna go around this way. Lynn, master. It's true though. It's talking about commenter calling Vintage Story mid compared to Hollow Knight. Hey yo, you were calling. Wait. It's true though. You're saying it's true though to Vintage Story being mid compared to Hollow Knight. Now, I am not in a position where I can make an opinion on that because I have not played Hollow Knight. But I will say, from what I've seen, they are very different games, and comparing them is probably difficult because of the genre difference. But, like, for example, if you were comparing Castlevania to Metroid, that makes sense because those are both Metroidvanias. And I think the naming convention there kind of tells you which one's better. But that's just my opinion. Okay. There's also lightning over there. Very, very different games, lol. Like comparing Pokemon Red to Ark Survival Evolved. Nah, I just am a hater. You hate Vintage Story? Oh. Oh. That's bold. It's very bold. The rest of the lurkers in the chat should beat him up. Beat him up, boys. That's interesting, actually, commenter, if you're just like, Vintage Story. Oh, that's an L. Good thing I have my fire starter on me. And there's definitely not a bear here. Get 'em, boys! Yeah, exactly, world. But no, I was gonna say that's interesting because you're a craft guy. And honestly, when I first saw Vintage Story, I was like, what is this hot garbage? That's what I said in my mind. And then I was like, I don't know what possessed me to buy the game. I was probably very bored. And then I played it for a bit, and I died, and I was like, this game's stinky. But then I, for some reason, played again and was like, there's like a little bit of substance here. And then somehow I convinced my brother to get it, which I am still baffled by because he doesn't like Minecraft clones. Not that this is a Minecraft clone. And then we played it, and then 1 hour turned into 10 hours, which turned into 100 hours, which turned into 150 hours. And now I'm here. And it's a good game. I'm gonna do another loop. Why not? Even though it's nighttime. Hey, yo, commenter. Speaking of Metroidvanias, I'm making one right now in Unity. That's sick. No art right now. It's just basic playable controller and movement. That's awesome. When you finish that, I'll play it. I'll do it. And if you want me to, I'd stream it. Just for you, just a commenter. Okay. Go up, left. Again, this is a miserable idea to be exploring at night because what am I looking at? What am I looking at? I don't want to. Is that just a ridge of the mountain? It is. I thought it was a bunch of really tall trees, and I was like, why is that here? How cursed is this save? Alas, it's very blessed. I'm gonna turn out all the story locations are like a bajillion blocks away. Okay. We need to gather up our things and think about where we're gonna build. Oh, that's only good for a day. Shoot. Get me out of here. Oh, and I don't have Crocs either. This is a nightmare. Hello? Okay. Map. Okay, north still. But yeah, we need to make Crocs so we can preserve our food. That way, I'm not wasting all of this beef that I got off. Wait, all this red meat. I don't know why I called it beef. I killed pigs. Does anyone in the chat actually like pork more than beef? Because, like, I know there's a lot of people that do, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like you really got to be brought up with pork if you're going to like it more than beef. Kind of likewise, though, like, I've been brought up with more beef than pork, so that might be why I prefer beef over pork. Not saying one's inherently better, but I also hear more horror stories about people eating pork compared to... shouldn't eat these. Oh well. Pork is too fatty, makes me feel like my arteries are clogging as I eat it. Yeah, I feel that too. I'm not a pork enjoyer. Well, I can eat pork. I had it in my fried rice today for my lunch, and I was like, this is pretty good. But no, for sure that's... Wait, where's your mommy, little pig? I'm gonna get some more food. Assuming there's not a bear around here. Man, that's bad luck. Right. Flint, like some cuts of pork, like pork belly, because of how fatty it is. Just to be an outlier? Yeah, that's fair. You're not an outlier. Well, I mean, I guess you are an outlier in this conversation, but no, that's fair. Like, I had pork belly in my, specifically pork belly in my fried rice, and it was great. My wife's Filipino, so she knows like a ton of pork recipes, or she really likes her pork, so she chefs it up all the time. And it's cheap. Flint saved himself from death? What do you mean I saved myself from death? That's my house over there. Okay. Yeah, we need to find where we're gonna build this farm. And very soon. Oh, there's a lot of turnips here too. What? Because I don't want to be wasting more time. But these are done now. Okay, let's cook up a red meat stew. Oh, shoot. I can do 4 and 4. So we can do something like this. Oh, awesome. I can do that. But I think that might be the most I can put. Ooh, I've got 3 veggies. L, because I can't mix anything else. Bad. I don't think I can do grain with this, because that would just be odd. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I think I'm stuck making what I have there. Okay. Let's do that. Chef it up. Cool. So while that's cooking, let's kind of pull up the map and let's think about where we're going to want to build. So we got sap there. This is a nice spot up here. What was the perk of being down here? There's a fruit tree and there's peat. There's peat here, some clay. Like, this seems good. We're kind of naturally covered by this mountain. We could probably do a lot of mining through this mountain too. Okay, let's take a consensus or census here. What do we think? People who are willing to chat, you are more than welcome. Do we build A in here? B, or yeah, I mean, let's just do A and B right now. Do we want to build here with this lake, or should we adventure more? Just like pack up everything and go in a straight line for a bit. Made a lovely meal for you. A? As in build here? That's what people want. 2 votes for building here. Didn't work. Say B. What? I didn't say anything. Yeah. I gotta go? No, Loopy. It's okay. I say A. Oh, that's 3 votes for A. So unless 3 random strangers show up and say B, I'm stuck building there. B? Starts with A, so yeah, that's fair. Oh, based Loopy? Alright, it's 2 votes for B. It's random strangers. Save me. A, Flintmaster voted B. That's wild. That's crazy. Easy win. I don't know, my name shows up in gold. Sebastian Willows. Oh. I see. Bro's pulling up his alt account. Okay, I just need one bowl. I don't need the resin. Do need the vessel though. Fat's good, meat's good. Let's cook this meat. Let's do that. Take the flax with me. Well, I'm gonna need to make a trip back here anyway, because I've got so much on me. Okay, that's fine. I guess that's a blessing to have a 3-0 because cheating. 4-1. Hey, now Sebastian Willows is the world below, so really, you should null that vote too. Then it would be 3-1. But fair. I respect the stuff. There's also that sick cave there we could build in there too. Actually, yeah, this is very close. Down here. A whole lot of nothing. What was that screeching sound? I really shouldn't be doing this, but curiosity killed the cat, you know what I'm saying? That kind of scared me. This game does a good job of scaring me. Like, I'll go into a cave and expect the cute little zombie to come around, and then there's this bone arrow. That's new. It's kind of spooky. But yeah, I was saying, like, I expect the little, oh, it's the zombie, uh-oh. You know, and then it's just like, you know, even Minecraft, you know, you go around the corner, it's the baby zombie, you're like, whoa, I'm gonna die. But in this, it's like you go around the corner and it's like the Vietnam meme. The guy. It's like, what did I just witness? What horrendous creature is that? And why can it do my entire health bar by throwing a rock at me? Okay, this is nice. Let's take another vote. A for this side of the lake. B for over there. And C for in the cave. And if you guys vote in the cave, I'm going to be upset. I'm crying because I updated the game and I miss my mods. Yeah, that's fair. I've actually never played with Vintage Story mods. But I'm curious. B, I also think B is great. C, B or C for me? Oh, it's a tie. Unless World decides leaning B. Oh, okay. And Tinward with the cool answers, though. Okay, let me go check out the cave at least. You know, that's unfair because right now it's just the pit of darkness. And it might actually be like the coolest thing y'all have ever seen. Pull yourself together and realize the cave is the worst. Man, you guys. I have no cave-ins on, so it should be acceptable. Let's check it out, you know? What's the worst thing that could happen in the cave? Let me scoop up a quick little munchie on my way. So remember, we mixed, this is 2 meat and 1 current worth of food, and look how much it gives me. Oh, there's weird mold growing on the ceiling. Oh, it's a monsters are in here. Beautiful. Okay. So this is the cave. Look at this beautiful view. From the cave, we come around here. It's really dark and scary, like a good cave should be. It's not super deep, so it's actually super structurally sound and defensible. There are these little spider friends over here. They're pretty cute, actually. And their nests. B. Vote B. Yeah, where are the boggers? Exactly. Maybe I should make a mod for this game. Add some boggers. You know, actually, what I should do is I should mod this and make it like a whole other dimension where like all the rules are different. You know, you know what I'm saying? Redo the whole game inside the game. What would I call it though? Like, craft flint, maybe? Flintage story? Yeah? Flint story? Yeah, that sounds... has a ring to it, you know. I think you're onto something there. Just a comment. Oh, turnips. Sick. Let's mark this. They don't have enough space. I've never put a purple beet marker down before. Oh, this is sick. This is actually, this was the winning spot. It's just so flat here that it's like I could do anything. Okay. Let me put this vessel here. Slap some goodies into it. Actually, we should just plant these. Who am I kidding? Give me a hoe. Turn up the beat? What? Recording? What are you talking about? Just a commenter? What are those? What are those gifts? What are those things? What do they mean? Okay. This is low here. We could use that. Man, this is like a beautiful spot. This like reminds me of somewhere in Canada. It's very deep here, though. I could bridge that with farmland. Oh, brother. I could just do like a chunk in here. I think that's what I'll do. Break some of this. Good stuff, good stuff. So water rules for farming has always been a little confusing to me. I know you can plant stuff underwater if you cheat or do like a weird glitch, and it actually counts as 100% moisture, which is just wild to me, but okay, let's just start with this. Someone's probably screaming at me not to do this, and you know, that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. We'll worry about making it pretty after we kind of relocate down here. Because as it stands, we just need function. I summoned thee. Yeah, Loopy's gone. No, pretty sad. It's okay because this is what I would do. Yeah. Fair enough. Man, I'm realizing, Tinward, we've had very similar experiences with Vintage Story. Outside of maybe story progression stuff. Next, you're gonna tell me we have the same gaming computer. You live at the same address as me. You know, it's just gonna start getting really weird. Okay, we got 5 left over. And okay, yeah, not quite enough. Yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's enough for one more. We'll do. Okay, cool. And then we got 1 extra spare, which I'll just put there for right now. Okay, let's till this up. Oh, 88 moisture, sick. What's this, Timur? Is Loopy's Smurf account to reshirt you without your presence? Yeah, but also Loopy doesn't have a good computer, so Loopy couldn't play Vintage Story. Just like mining and craft for hours in the mines? 4 hours in the smithy? Yeah! That's how you do it. That's where I lived. I just got like the Helve Hammer and just like spent way too long trying to make it even faster and faster and faster. That was like the most fun for me. And it's like I got it so fast and I was like, oh my goodness, I get to use this. And then the wind would just stop. I didn't even get a whole thing. Oh. Let's do that. this. And this is gonna grow in like 2 days. It's okay to kind of mix match where you plant things because crop rotation. That's just how it goes. I guess I could let these stay because I'm close enough. Let's grab these turnips. A lot of turnips. Okay. Hey, I broke 3 turnips and got 3 turnips. That's blackguard for you. Wrong, Loopy doesn't have a computer, period. Yeah, actually, Loopy just conjures the stream in his mind and watches it that way. Yeah, no, Loopy is incredibly powerful. We just have yet to realize it. Okay, that's a lot more seeds, which is good. I'm just gonna, really shouldn't be just munching on these. I'll munch on the flax because it's bad. And I don't have chickens to feed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Works for me. Fantastic. Put the food back in the vessel. Actually, we should just load this up with as much as we can. Don't need that. Stack. So I'm very curious. They updated how much you can stack certain items. So I'm wondering. That's sick. Tinward, did you know this? I can put more than 4 down now. I can just like go crazy. Can I do it with grass? No. Because grass, yeah, makes campfires. That's so cool. What about hides? Can I stack hides now? No. Okay, that's fine. Can't win them all. It's fine. I'll take the shield with me. Leave that. Take the food. Take the sticks. I think that's enough space. Now we run back. That's a lot of fibers. Very cool. Yeah. No, it's neat that you can, yeah, bundle them up. I know they did that for a couple things, but I wasn't sure to what extent ground storage was getting buffed. And it's just a very pretty game. So it's like, even though it takes a long time to do things, it's just delightful to watch. Oh, hey, more turnips. Good stuff, good stuff. Man, so many crops. It's only like day 3, and I feel like we're like way far ahead of where I would normally be at this game. Part of me was like, man, I kind of wish I could stream this as a newbie so people could see me suffer through everything. But that would also just take such a long time. Ah, yes, another beautiful song. Is it bad that I, like, know the names of most of the songs in this? My biggest gripe was only being able to place down 4 pieces of aura at one time. Yeah, that just sucks. Same with, like, Iron Blooms, even. Like, I mean, I guess 4 is okay, but could have been better. My house is over here. Thank goodness for the mini-map. Okay. We can grab another cooking pot. Take with me. That's there. Eat this meat. And just like that, we're already tight on space again. Okay, what do I not need? Shoot. I mean, flax. I can just eat this. I'm not gonna use this. Watching you play, you have no idea how badly I want to hop on and do a charcoal burn. Yeah? Man, I'd open this file up for you. That'd be fun. Just because you're a moderator. You know, that's why. Not because you're my brother. Yeah, okay, that's kind of an L, but door's worth more than a knife. Now that I've ditched my knife, I'm gonna find, like, the equivalent of 6 shiny Pokemon that I need to loot and not be able to do it. So that's how this game treats you. Also, if you're wondering what song this is Vintage Story Spring by Lo-Fi. It's one of the better songs in my opinion. But yeah, this game spurred me on to go camping in real life, out in the woods. And it was miserable. The first time I went out, it was like pouring rain. Turns out, ladies and gentlemen, solid advice what I'm about to say. If there's one key thing you take away from watching a random streamer play Vintage Story, I will say, if you buy a hammock, they do not come with hammock straps. That is incredibly important information that you should know. Okay. Let's place this down. And I will say the hammock strap thing, I am speaking from personal experience. Okay, take out all the non-perishables, throw in the perishables. Okay, nice. Let's plant these seeds. I can go up here and plant them. Ooh. Oh, this is all flax? Oh no. Just a mixed match. Okay. Thinking of using the stone that I got because I want to make cobble with it, or whatever it's called. Stone bricks. So I'll get 2 shovels worth of clay and then kind of start sketching out how I want my house. I can't actually break stone yet, so I can't bore into the mountain. Not that that's a good way of building, just in general. It's a very boring way of doing things, but try and make my building style as interesting as can be. How many portions of this do we have left? 1. Actually, it would be ideal to take 2 bowls. What? Oh, it was 4 portions. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a little bit more food than I thought then. Which is good. That's a nice surprise. Okay, let's grab the clay from over... Not in a rush to get clay. Is there one a little further? There is. Okay. Go for the far one, because you never know. Panic night clay. Want to have it close. I adore my cavern homes, and I'm challenging myself to actually build a normal house now. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's so convenient building in a cavern. Like, 3 of the walls are already there for you in most cases. And the roof, and the floor. And it's insulated. It's like, what more could you want? Maybe a lack of mobs would be better, but... I'm realizing, is calling it a mob a Minecraft term? And I'm wondering now, like, what would you... Is there no general term for a hostile enemy? Because I think mobs are definitely straight up just from Minecraft. I don't think so. Because I've never heard a mob from anything else, but I could be wrong. I mean, I guess you just call it a monster, but... Yeah, more you know. I'd ask someone to look it up, but I feel like it's a trivial piece of information that maybe will come up one day in the future. Okay, so once we get this clay, I might gotta make crocs and start doing that, and also start looking for copper, because we found a good deposit of copper, and the fact that there's none above the ground there means it might actually be a huge deposit of copper, which would be even better. A charcoal burn would also be good, like World was saying. Man, I did not go through very many shovels doing that. Mob is short for mobile. It's a very old gaming term from the sounds of it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you for looking it up. From Mud Dungeon Crawling Games. Weird. Or you know. I guess saying mob has more of an identity than anything else. So riddle me this. Riddle me this, ladies and gentlemen. And also Tin Ward. If I do this, I get 2 full blocks. But, and that's the cost of 8 stones. But if I do this, I get 2 half slabs, which makes 1 full block for the price of 3 stones. So why would I ever do this when I could do this? Now, you can't stack these, which, to my knowledge, I will try right now. So you can't stack them, which is what I'm thinking is the thing. But you can rotate them. So, like, I can put them here. Oh. And then use these to make walls. Now, I can't lean up anything on these walls, but they're cheaper walls. Full block or something? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I might just do slabs for the walls. I mean, I'm kind of in a pinch for stone resource right now. So I don't see why not. And then it also... Yeah, I don't know. How ugly is my house gonna be is the next question that just came into my mind. But, like, I can get way more of these for way cheaper. Like, let's just rock that and see what happens. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that, but no, it's okay. You live and you learn. And I'll take some logs with me for the corner pieces. Yeah, 12's more than enough for now. Although I don't think I'll use this type of wood, because there's not a lot around this area. I gotta future-proof myself. Axe. I need a stone to chip it. Yo, chicken. To make full block. Oh, yeah. I'm up to date on my chat. We're good. Sucks that I have to have it open on my phone, but itty wittity. That's a big tree. Let's do that one. Wait, where's the bee nest? I hear it. Oh, it's a bee nest in here. Awesome. There's a hive, actually, is what it's called. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, this is good. Walnut is interesting enough. Maybe I should save walnut because it's rare. Man, there's no winning right now. Maybe it was pine the whole time. There's actually a lot of pine trees here. Yeah, okay, let's do pine. Works for me. Okay, we gotta get a weird house structure. By weird, I mean just like pretty normal. So if I go here as a corner and here as a corner, we can use this as a balcony. Is it even? Ooh, man, this is just, it's just, mwah. It's perfect. It was meant to be. Okay. We can walk this down to here. Is that even? It is. Not that even is always the best. You know, I could do the same exact thing. But, here as well. Cut this across. No, I need to go further. Be there at least. Close that. Middle here. So it'd be like that. This is fun. Go over there and ask them what the buzz is about? Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy. Now the real question is, should I keep streaming Vintage Story? Because it is Monday, and I was going to do a random game on Mondays and see if people like it. And just seeing as how many people actually showed up for this stream compared to my other ones, I think I have to keep Vintage Story around. And it's something I'm very happy to make happen. Because I love Vintage Story. But, I mean, I want to hear what Tin Ward has to say, because he's the new person. I feel like community input is incredibly important. See, I'm not a fan of how this turned out here. If I do that, maybe I can go like that, middle. Oh, no middle. Shoot. Does this have middle? Yeah. What's missing? Where am I missing it? Extend this one down. I have a vision. It needs to come to fruition. Okay. Beauty, beauty. Okay, and then we extend this way. Middle. Bang, boop. Middle. Boop. Okay. Now I'm going to start slapping the wall in and see how I feel. That'll be a door. Now, maybe I should put a log here just to maintain the fact that everything is... Ooh, but that's not equal. Wait, but it is equal? Yeah, it is equal, but... What? Ah, this one needs to go down one. Silly me. Yeah, that should be fine. Good stuff. I mean, the other downside with doing it like this is the outside wall doesn't get to see that there's a log here on this corner. It's also very flat, but I feel like that's an issue we can try and unpack later. This needs to be empty. Sorry, I'm back. Taking notes. Taking notes on what? What are you taking notes on? How I'm building? Shouldn't be taking notes on how I'm building. I'm not that exquisite of a builder. Sometimes you just gotta get an idea and just go with it. Because if you spend too much time thinking about how you're gonna build something, the fun disappears. In my opinion. At least that's how my brain works. I actually want an entrance here. I feel like an entrance here is a good idea. Maybe. I feel like here would make more sense. Hey, what is this garbage? Why is this not in line? So true? Yeah. And I mean, like, that's another thing I love about Vintage Story, is there's a lot more that goes into base building than in the craft. And now people might be all, hey, yo, Kotorn's disagreeing with me. Get out of here. Where's the spear? Oh, here. Just infrastructure-wise, I could set up a house in Minecraft in like a couple hours. Maybe not even a couple hours. But like, if you, the essentials are a crafting table, a furnace, and a chest, and those will take all of 1 minute to get. Maybe 3 upon loading into the world. So this is just not going super well for me right now. Should not be using an axe for this, but I am. Am I still getting attacked? Oh, I'm starving. It wasn't the monsters that were getting me. They were actually friendly the whole time. Oh, it's Shiver. Run away. He's probably gaining on me, isn't he? Okay. I need a spear. Really badly. Okay. I think I was gonna build a knife. And it's getting dark. Fantastic. Maybe I should spend the night in my other house. Now that I'm thinking about it. I've got a bed over there. Yeah, it might be wise. If stone's too soft, what is the stone? Oh, conglomerate. Oh. I understand. There's something I was yapping about. Oh yeah, infrastructure in Minecraft. Yeah, so the time it takes, like the uptime for a base in Minecraft is like super fast, which is good, you know. I think it works in Minecraft. But with Vintage Story, it's like I've been playing this entire time, and really I don't have anything that is good infrastructure, like a good base. Like you need to do kilns, you need to do charcoal, you need to do anvils and different tiers of anvils. So there's a lot of base building that constantly changes. And the changes that are required affect your actual structure more. If that makes sense. Like me going from no anvil to anvil, my base will probably look different by the time I get there. Whereas Minecraft, it's like I'll just place my iron anvil. If that makes any sense as to what I'm saying. And I'm probably not explaining it the best way. But why did it suddenly get so bright? What time is it? Okay, well, plus 7 hours. Hey, where's my bed? Did I actually take it to the other place? Like an absolute fool? At least it's bright out. Hello, Mr. Shiva. I'm gonna beat you up now. Come here, boy. Why is everyone and their mom coming up? Get me right now. Wrong button. Okay. Another shiver. What is happening? What's the rift activity right now? Also, my spears are getting wrecked. I need another one. Okay, just run. Just run away. Yeah, it's a full Minecraft house is fairly small, whereas a vintage house requires multiple rooms. Yeah. Like the cellar mechanic. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that the house has more function in Vintage Story compared to in Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, Flint, you can tell Vintage Story stories now. You gotta share about the stew. Oh, yeah, I made a... get out of here. I'm actually kind of in a bad spot now that I'm thinking about it. This guy's gonna go around. Oh, okay, axe, go. Push him into the water. Okay. Please give me something. Okay. But yes, I made a Vintage Story stew in real life one time, and it was actually kind of good. Which maybe sounds a bit odd. Man, I really gotta plan out this wall, but right now I just gotta go for it, I think. But how Vintage Story stews work is you only put 4 ingredients in it. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me do a Vintage Story stew. So I did 2-part beef. Like, I bought 2 big packs of stewing beef and was like, yes, this is what I need. I put a cup of cranberries in there and a whole onion. I diced the onion because, you know, I took that liberty, I guess. And I just let it stew for a couple hours. I put a little bit of water in it to like start simmering. You know, so it could get a little bit better of a cook. I opened that thing in a few hours and it's like it looks horrible. But I tried it and it actually worked. And I was actually quite pleasantly surprised. Took it for lunch the day after. I would recommend it. If you're living at home, though, your parents might think you're insane. Like my parents did. They hate it when I cook. Or when I cooked, because I'd always make a mess. And, you know, my stew story definitely confirms that, I think. You know, the price to pay for good food. Okay, I mean, this is... Again, I'm going to put windows in and make it a little nicer, but... For the time being... Ah, these doors are horrible. For the time, it is working. And I don't know where my bed went. So I'm just going to build another one. Once you're safe. Once I'm safe. Oh yeah, talk about the stew stuff. Yeah. Old message. Timestamps on messages would be good. Okay. Is sleeping right now worth it? Yeah, it is. It's medium rift activity. I'm gonna wake up and be getting attacked by someone, I'm sure. Or, you know, starving. At least... Okay, wait, at least we got another dose of food. Okay, now food's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna chop down a tree and just bring up the pine tree side of it. Is there sap on any of these? No. Okay. Perpetual stew mechanic. The cooking pot could go hard. practical for actual use. Yeah, I'm thinking they should add cauldrons. So you can do like big batches of food. And then have it like take up a backpack slot if you want to carry one. Which could be really neat. If it's gonna take up a backpack slot though, you'd probably want it to have like more than 8 portions. Probably like 16 or something. But even then, like, I feel like taking 4 bowls is better. Okay. More wood. More specifically, make sure I don't accidentally take out a thing of sap close to me. Fun trick for finding sap and leaky logs. I'm pretty sure you can just go like this and watch the top, and if it changes, you're good. Because sometimes the side with the sap won't face you. They do cauldrons in one of the popular cooking mods. It would be neat if it was adopted in the vanilla game. I know that someone told me this when I was first learning about Vintage, but apparently they do take community stuff and just add it. So, I wouldn't be surprised. I know there's a really good fishing mod out there, too. So, I feel like fishing is an area in this that needs work. Especially when you can catch a fish and not actually get anything from it. Not that that's an issue, but... I mean, it's an issue enough. Y'all have no idea how nice it is playing this game and not having huge frame rate issues. You don't realize the frame issues you have until you switch computers, and it's like, wait a minute. How was I playing this before? It's like silky smooth. I could do like a short house build, which might be interesting because I haven't done that before. And what I mean by that is carry the support log on this tile, like above, and then do a half slab roof. Actually, that is still quite short. I need some 3-dimensional goodies for this. I'm trying to, like, my mind's eye here. I could do a rafter down the middle with off branches connecting to these pillars that go diagonal. Could put stairs in later. If I'm gonna do a rafter, I want it so that if I jump, I don't hit my head, which would mean that it's 4th tile up is the rafter, which means the roof is at least 5 tiles, which adds a pretty interesting look to this building. There you go. That was my interior monologue. But then I have to think about this side too. Well, for starters, we're at least carrying this up one more, so I can do that. One more means nothing can get in. You know, that's just an L. Okay. Another beautiful song from Vintage Story. I'm trying to think what this one's called, but I actually don't know. Something fun. Is it creating? I don't know. I shouldn't know all the songs by heart. That just has a bad look, you know. Like, I have an office job, so sometimes I just listen to video game soundtracks. So that's why I know that the song names, not because I'm a diehard Vintage Story fan, even though I kind of am. Okay. Yeah, I mean, now it's kind of losing a look. Now there's almost too much stone. But then again, there's nothing I can really put up here other than stone right now. So, but it's, I don't know, it's lost a homey feeling when I put this third one up. I think it's the wood to stone ratio is, I mean, it's the same ratio though. I don't know. There's something about it. It seems more castle-y now and less cozy. Could be wrong though. And then this needs to get changed too out here. How though? I could take away from the wall by putting a balcony in with supports, because then it draws the attention away from the wall. But love the way it's shaping up. Yeah, I mean it's working. I mean, I'm gonna go through with it, but there are definitely things I would change. Of course, it doesn't break when I want it to break. And then it's gonna be like, oh no, there's a shiver, and then it's gonna shatter on me. Oh wait, I don't have. I can go here though. Oh, doors. Okay. Wait, are those Z fighting? No, they're not. Okay. 20 more, and then we're out of rock. Shoot. I'm realizing that my time being spent on building is taking away precious time from all the other tasks that need to be done before winter. But then again, it's not a complete waste because I am waiting for crops right now. So it's not like I'm completely idle on my progression. Okay, that row is done. Hopefully, yeah, I'm thinking about how much more stone I'm gonna use. Shingles. Shingles would be good. But making shingles without a beehive kiln is horrible. I would know because every time I've made shingles, I haven't had a beehive kiln. I'll finish building in winter, and then I say I can do it next year. Yeah. 184 subs. Oh my goodness, we've increased by a sub. That's beautiful. And I know that it's Tin Ward, because he's a G. Okay. I need to get more stone. I also need to start a charcoal pit. So, and then my food is... how bad did this? 11 hours. So 11 hours. Okay, I gotta just start munching. Actually, let me make a porridge. Okay, wait, this is not great. Okay, it's just these two that are in trouble. Let me munch on these. Okay, wait, chop this. You can't prove that? Actually, I can. There's two ways I could prove it. One, because I called you out on it, which means either A, maybe you'll subscribe. Or B, I can check to see who subscribed when. I know, wild. But it's only if you share your subs publicly, which not a lot of people do. A torch. What the? Oh, yes! Slab walls let light through. A beautiful consequence to my building. Wait. It's bigger than just my slab wall. It's like something up there. Now we take 5 of this, 5 of this, and 5 of that. And now this will tide us over for a long time, hopefully. Here's to hoping. Okay. So, clay forming, clay burning, and I need a charcoal pit, so at least one more axe. Honestly, in single player, something I've learned is don't be too don't feel bad about doing a 1x1 charcoal pit, even though it's not the most ideal thing. Sometimes it's good to just get something going. Now, doesn't mean it's good, but you know, it's something. And sometimes you just gotta, like, it's like you know, starting different timers. You always want to start as many as you can to get things done, because you don't actually have to put a lot of work into a charcoal pit. Okay, so now let's chop this up. 2. It's a 2. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Sure, we'll maybe get like 12 pieces of charcoal out of it. It's okay. Don't fret. So we do that. Do that. Oops. This. And we cover it up. And we're good. So that took no time at all, and we're ready to boogie and go get all the other goodies that we need. Does anything go bad in here soon? Not really. A charcoal burn would be good. I'm going to try and start some crocs. Let's make 4. Okay. A 1x1 pit? Wish I had thought of that sooner. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it says it's a max of 11x11. I think does it say it's minimum 1x1? I forget. But yeah, I mean, the yield on it is pretty abysmal, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's not. You know, again, single player, I don't actually need charcoal yet, so having it as soon as I need it will just be good, even if it's only a little bit. I will say, doing an 11x11x11 charcoal pit is insane. I tried to do it once. Actually, well, I did try to do it once, and I ended up doing like a 9x9x3, and it was like miserable. I spent so long trying to get wood. I like deforested like a whole thing. But it's just crazy. I did a 7x7x3. Was my biggest, I think. Never again. Yeah, no, exactly. Never again. It's way too much. Like, I just imagine doing that, but do it 11 deep, and it's like, oh gosh. Take a pit here. Okay. I mean, at that point, I mean, yeah, you burn through charcoal pretty quick, but if you know how to use charcoal the proper way, you can make it last a long time. Like, I thought I was doing it the proper way, and then my buddy, who doesn't even play the game, was like, you should do it this way, and I'm like, that's way smarter. So like for forges, only using one, obviously, to heat up your ingots. And for like just smelting in general, just heat it up with logs first until it gets to a high temp, and then put in your charcoal. Because then you're not wasting time burning charcoal when it's at low temp. Medium fertility, put it right there. Why not? Okay, let's go check on our high fertility farm. Whoa, everything's at stage 1 still. I'm actually impressed that it's only stage 1. Oh well. It's not like I'm hurting for food. Should I make pants? Trying to organize myself here so that I can just leave. Yes, lighting this, that's important. Okay. Root shield, that's good. I mean, I'm gonna pick up sticks on my way. Spear's good. I don't need a fire starter. Axe, I mean, maybe. Don't need clay. So we're going to the pine place over there. Grab some stone. All right. It's already 10:16. So once I grab this stone, I'll probably bring it back, and then who knows? Maybe take a consensus for. People like the vintage story? I do. Maybe I should just keep streaming it because it's fun. Oh, a deer. Huh. Catching these guys is a pain, though. It's gonna take back all these cranberry bushes. A lot of deer. My goodness. If only I was hungry. Or had Crocs. Could justify taking them out. Okay. Gotta stop picking all these because they're just gonna eat my whole inventory. Oh, brother. Okay. I know I shouldn't be picking these ones because they're flowering, but there's a non-zero chance I miss them when they're ready anyway. I'll leave these ones though. Fine. Okay. How long is this porridge good for? 3 days? Okay. Yeah, I really don't need to pick berries then. What is down here? Beautiful ruin. With no vessels? Question mark? Already been here? I feel like I have. Oh, clay there. Gotta practice what I preach, mark everything. Okay. Man, I got 5 hours of sleep last night. Just want to point that out. It's kind of miserable. I had to get up at 6 and I went to bed at 1:30. It's not it. Actually, that being said, I took a nap in my car. Woke up in like cold sweat. Well, actually, it was not a cold sweat. It was cooking in my car. My car doesn't have AC. part of the issue. Yeah, that was good life experience. I actually lived in my van for a whole summer without air conditioning, and the hottest it got was I think it hit 40, which was insane. Celsius for people in the Americas. The PC keeping you up? Yeah, I hopped into like Half-Life Alyx, if you know what Half-Life Alyx is. Great game. Highly recommend. And I was like, I took off my VR headset and was like, whoa, and my face was all red because of wearing it. And I looked at the clock and it was like 9:30, and I was like, oh, I got tons of time. So then I hopped into a round of another game called Silica. Very niche game. It's like an RTS, real-time strategy. And the gimmick is you can click on one of your units and then go into like FPS mode. It's quite a demanding game on your PC. So me getting a new PC was like, wait, I gotta play this. So I did for way too long. But it was fun. I was like, I have to finish the round before I get off. And I was like, man, it's like already 11. Like, I should get off this thing, but I have to finish the round. You know, because I've already been playing since 9, so, you know, I can't have my 2-hour round just end because whatever. Let's eat this. And chop this guy. So yeah, that led until 1 a.m. I ended up ending the match early by spawning a bunch of tanks on top of the enemy. And they'd drop, and it would be too far for them to drop, so they'd just blow up as soon as they hit the ground. It was yeah, it was fun. Maybe I'll do that for executive assault. But yeah. Okay, we can head back. I think I've got enough stone to work with for now. Sorry, executive assault method? What do you mean? Mentioned. I had to scroll up on my phone. Oh, mushrooms. Shiitake. Oh, wow. Love shiitake. If I can get more than 2 of them this time. Yeah, I actually got 3. Crazy. That 15% chance to not get anything is being very nice to me. Or is it 20? I forget. I always forget. Let's see. 20%. That's wild. Okay. Well, everybody who's watching the stream, thank you very much for joining me on today's fantastical, whimsical, vintage story-filled adventure. And I probably will stream this again. It seems to have done well. We'll see how it does after the stream's posted as well. Because if it does well, keep it up. And it seems to have done well, so probably keep it up. And I'm having fun. There's so much to do in this game, so like I'm barely scratching the surface. But yeah, I'm gonna just drop off my stuff there. Plant these parsnips. But don't forget UFO 50. Absolutely. You know, I gotta branch out. But also, yeah, it's been a while since I've done UFO 50. So I have to beat that Night Manor. Can't forget Night Manor. Oi. Okay. And just like that, maybe I'll plant all these goodies. check on this. Was there anything I left here? I don't think so. Some food. Slap that in there. 2 days, 4 days. 2 days turns to... Still 2 days. Oh, okay. Sure. 18 days to 31 days. Good enough for me. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll catch... Wait. I can face the camera because I know how to do that now. I can turn. Thank you, guys. This is so weird. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do emotes, too, but I don't know how to do that. I could just sit. I could sit here with my torch. Thank you, guys, for watching. And I'll see you again very, very soon. I just did the daily dose of internet exit. I gotta redo that. I will see you guys in the next video. Boom. Totally original, valid exit to the stream. Now I just have to figure out how to turn it off when I only have one monitor. Farewell. There we go.